Back in 1912, in Port Townsend, Washington, something happened that would change everything for the scientific community. William Hargrove, an obscure inventor and adventurer, had always been fascinated by the stars. His obsession began as a child, with tales of mythical navigators who could read the skies like maps, yet he aimed to go beyond mere navigation. In his workshop, filled with gears and glowing tubes, he was preparing to unveil his most ambitious creation, a device he dubbed the Celestial Compass. On a foggy Tuesday evening, he gathered local sailors and curious townsfolk in the town square. Most were skeptical, believing the device was a mere fantasy, but Hargrove was determined. As twilight crept in, he cranked the machine's gears. With a soft whirring sound, the compass activated, lighting up the dark, revealing constellations that shimmered like crystals beneath its glass dome. With the compass in hand, Hargrove declared that it could lead to the lost city of Atlantis, supposedly hidden beneath the waves of the Pacific. He promised adventure, riches, and knowledge. The townsfolk were bewildered but intrigued. A group of 5 ventured with him: Captain Charles Wright, the grizzled sea dog, Amelia Grant, a local reporter, John Gallagher, a shipbuilder, and Lucy, Hargrove's assistant, known for her sharp wit and courage. Setting sail on the SS Horizon, they followed the compass's luminous needle, which moved with a sentience that was hard to grasp. Days turned to nights as they encountered storms that seemed artificially conjured, dark clouds swirling unnaturally around them. Unease settled in as they lost cellular contact with the world they left behind. After a week at sea, the compass pulsed brighter, guiding them away from familiar waters into an uncharted area of the Pacific. Suddenly, a blinding mist enveloped the ship, and when it cleared, they found themselves in a surreal landscape. Floating islands connected by shimmering bridges of light, unknowable creatures flitting beyond the horizon. "We've crossed a threshold between dimensions," Hargrove exclaimed, pure exhilaration illuminating his eyes. The reality of Atlantis was no longer a mere tale. It was a hidden dimension, alive and breathing with vibrant energy and strange technologies. The group soon discovered that this world was ruled by an ancient civilization, the Etherians. They had seen the compass and knew Hargrove's intentions. Surrounded by floating structures made of what appeared to be crystal and light, they were taken captive. The Etherians were keen to protect their secrets from outsiders, and they saw Hargrove as a potential threat. Instead of fear, Hargrove embraced curiosity. Using the compass's intuition, he communicated with the Etherians, sharing stories of Earth. Slowly, they began to trust him. Amelia, using her journalistic skills, documented their journey, while Captain Wright sought to return home with newfound knowledge. However, time flowed differently there. Days in the Etherian realm stretched far longer than hours on Earth. After what felt like years of exchanges, the group realized the compass's real purpose. It was not just a navigation tool, but a device meant to spread knowledge between worlds. Eventually, a delicate balance was struck. The Etherians agreed to allow the explorers to return on the condition that they would share their stories of discovery and suspicions with caution. With their blessing, Hargrove recalibrated the celestial compass, and as they activated it, a doorway of light opened. As the SS Horizon returned to Port Townsend, the townsfolk rejoiced. Yet the journey had changed everything. Hargrove, with his wild tales, ignited a passion for exploration and science. The celestial compass became an artifact of discussion. Though Hargrove and his crew were hailed as heroes, the world remained blissfully unaware of the realms beyond theirs, hidden by the very stars they admired. To some, the compass remained a marvel, while to others it was merely a forgotten story of a man, a machine, and the adventure that transcended the fabric of reality.